The video opens with a dramatic slow-motion shot of the 2026 Yamaha R1 rolling into frame under studio lights, its sharp LED headlights coming alive as the engine fires up. The host's voice comes in with excitement, welcoming viewers and setting the tone, explaining that this is not just another update, but a machine born directly from Yamaha's MotoGP DNA. Visuals cut between close-ups of the aggressive front fairing, aerodynamic winglets, and the sculpted fuel tank as the host teases what makes the 2026 R1 one of the most anticipated superbikes of the year. As the camera glides along the side profile, the host dives into the design philosophy, describing how Yamaha has refined the R1's aerodynamics for maximum stability at extreme speeds. Visuals highlight the redesigned fairings, improved airflow channels, and race-inspired winglets, while animated overlays show how air moves around the bike. The host explains that every line on the 2026 R1 has a purpose, balancing brutal performance with precise control, whether on the track or aggressive street riding. The scene shifts to the engine bay, with detailed shots of the crossplane inline-four engine. The host explains how the legendary 998cc crossplane motor has been refined for 2026, delivering explosive acceleration and a distinctive sound that R1 fans instantly recognize. Visuals include dyno-style animations and riding footage that emphasize the bike's raw power and smooth torque delivery. The host highlights how Yamaha focused on improved throttle response and mid-range punch, making the R1 even more confidence-inspiring when exiting corners. Cutting to on-track footage, the host talks about the advanced electronics package that defines the 2026 Yamaha R1. Visuals show the TFT display coming to life, cycling through riding modes and settings. The host explains features like the updated traction control system, slide control, wheelie control, launch control, and engine brake management, all working together seamlessly. On-screen graphics break down how these systems adapt in real time, helping riders push harder while staying in control. The video transitions to the chassis and suspension, with slow pans over the aluminum delta box frame and high-performance suspension components. The host describes how Yamaha has fine-tuned the geometry for sharper turn and improved feedback. Visuals of the R1 carving through corners on a racetrack reinforce the point, while the host explains how the suspension setup provides stability at high speed without sacrificing agility in tight sections. Attention then turns to braking performance, with close-up shots of the massive front discs and high-end calipers. The host emphasizes the confidence-inspiring stopping power and improved brake feel, especially under hard track use. Visuals show heavy braking zones in action, with slow-motion shots capturing the front suspension compressing as the R1 comes to a controlled stop. The host then shifts focus to rider ergonomics and comfort, showing cockpit views and riding position shots. The host explains that while the R1 is undeniably a hardcore superbike, Yamaha has made subtle refinements to improve rider control and reduce fatigue. Visuals highlight the seat, handlebar position, and foot pegs, giving viewers a clear sense of how the bike feels from the rider's perspective. As the sound of the engine builds, the video showcases full-speed riding footage, both on the track and open roads. The host's voice overlays the visuals, summarizing how the 2026 Yamaha R1 blends cutting-edge technology, race-proven performance, and unmistakable Yamaha character. The host explains that this bike isn't just about numbers, but about the connection between rider and machine. The video closes with a dramatic final shot of the R1 parked under fading light, the engine ticking as it cools. The host delivers a strong conclusion, stating that the 2026 Yamaha R1 represents the evolution of a legend, built for riders who demand the absolute edge of performance. The host invites viewers to share their thoughts, like the video, and subscribe for more Superbike content as the screen fades to black with the R1's exhaust note echoing in the background.